Hey there everyone, welcome back to another No Man's Sky video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault and we just feel like a dancing. Yeah. Okay, we're done. Well, let's talk about the Anomaly today. So this is part 2 of the little Anomaly kind of once over, where we kind of take a look at everything here in detail and see what you can do here. So let's cue to music and we'll get right back to it. Alright, so this part here, this is like the shopping area, kind of, for parts and all kinds of stuff. So much is available here, and I wanted to dedicate a video just to this, to kind of, keep this separate because there's so much here. So we're going to go around to each of these guys, and I'll show you what's available. Starting off with our Starship guy here, Hyperion. He has a lot of cool stuff to buy. And I've got all this stuff pretty much bought, I believe. Oh, wow, what? Aquajets? Oh, that's the new thing. So, yeah, that's where it'll show up. So, cool, we can actually buy something here and show you how it's done. That liquidator body, by the way, had no bearing on that. But back into this. Okay. So, yeah, this is how these things work. Each of these has like an upgrade tree, right? Starting at the very basics at the top. Usually you have this already, and then you have to buy that to be able to buy this. You have to have the launch thrusters to get the aqua jets, and the efficient thrusters to get the auto charger. It'll tell you what it costs to build these things and parts and all that, so you know ahead of time if you're even able to build it when you get it. Here's the different warp drives that'll get you to the different colored star systems, and so forth and so on. So really easy to see what you can get here. Here's all the weapons on this side. Boom. You got to visit the Anomaly if you want to upgrade pretty much anything. Now, this is the construction research station. This is a little different. This is all of the parts you can use to build on your base. And sometimes these are useful things. Sometimes they're just decorative. You can have parts here for like underwater construction. You can have decals for the wall. Posters. Decorative modules, just some basic decorative modules. There's more of them. They kind of break them down into different sections there for you. And these are some newer ones, I believe. Yeah. Lighting. Here's some industrial modules. This is if you want to go ahead and mine stuff on planets and all that. Work with the electronics, the power, fun stuff like that. Agriculture. Timber roofing, stone roofing, alloy roofing, primitive shapes, storage units, yada yada. There's a ton of stuff here to look through. So, take some time. Now, to buy these things, you need salvaged data units. So you need to go get some salvaged data, which you'll find underground on the various planets. The more you collect, the better. But a lot of these things, especially vital things for construction and all that, your storage boxes, things like that, are going to be gotten through doing missions. So I highly recommend doing the missions before you come in here and spend tons and tons of salvage data to unlock stuff that you would have just unlocked anyway had you done a mission. Salvage data can take some time to find. Our next guy is Celine, or girl. Sounds kind of feminine. So this is our exosuit modules, right? And all the upgrades are available here. Again, it starts basic life support, hazard protection you start with. But if you need that pesky hazmat gauntlet, here's who you buy it from. And it'll tell you how much it costs when you come here and what it takes to put them in place. As you can see, we got everything maxed out here. This is all the stuff that goes into your tech slots. So kind of cool, kind of important to have. These are different than the upgrade modules that you buy at the various space stations for nanites, where you can increase all right, here, I'll give you an example. So here we can buy a thermic layer, which gives us a base 21% protection against the various things there. You can buy stuff at the space station that will increase that number, okay? Which is cool, but this is the very basic shield right here. Alright, and of course you can always upgrade your suit by one slot right there for some units. Next up is our buddy here, Eos, the shark-faced guy. Kind of like this guy. He's got some great stuff for sale for us here. Multi-tool upgrades. You start off with your basic mining beam, then you got a bowcaster. This is kind of the defensive stuff. Your shield, your force field. Your cloaking device, highly underrated, but you do get this in a mission somewhere. More on the mining that you need, so when you find yourself with those big hunks of rock that you're unable to mine because they're just so massive and it says it needs an advanced mining laser, this is where you go. Optical drill, scanning stuff, combat scanner, yeah, all that fun stuff. And then here's all the various weapons. My personal favorite, pulse spitter. I do like the scatter blaster as well. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really getting to like the was it the neutron cannon? Yeah, the neutron cannon. It's turning out to be a lot better than I remember it being. And so, anyway, those are my top 3 weapons. But I could live with just a basic mining beam and a pulse spitter and be happy. I wouldn't need anything else for the rest of the game. And if you do dig the boltcaster, you got a couple upgrades you can put right there for it. So, yeah, lots of fun stuff there. Now, we're going to come back to the synthesis lab, and we're going to talk to Perseus first. This is our exocraft guy, and I think it's cool that the latest set of missions here, the latest expedition, gave us some upgrades for the Minotaur, which is neat, some new arms and torso and all that to give it a completely different look. I'm really hoping that maybe in this next update, Worlds Part 2, we get some serious exocraft upgrading. I'd love to see them available from C class all the way up to S class, and to be able to buy slots for them to make them bigger and hold more stuff. Even if you don't use a lot of exocraft, it's good to collect them all. They can be used as portable storage devices where you can fill them with stuff, and if you're running out of room in your storage, and let's face it, in this game that's always a possibility. I mean, there's a lot of storage, but there's a lot of crap in this game. But yeah, so anyway, they break it down here. You got the Humboldt drive. This is for the Nautilin stuff, so if you don't have a Nautilin, you're not even going to look over here. This is some of your basic stuff, protection from the various environments, scanning stuff. These are very important. I highly recommend them. And then your basic mining stuff, exocraft boosters and all that. Over here, this is all the stuff for the Minotaur itself. It'd be kind of neat to see some more things that, including Minotaur AI, very important. It would be cool to see some more exocraft specific stuff in here, but I don't know how big they want to do this or how complicated they want to get. And do we really need it for the motorcycle, the car, and the big Colossus guy? Maybe it'd be kind of cool. But even if they just made it so that you can upgrade their classes and add new slots to them, that would be enough in my opinion. Alright, last but not least, we're going to come over here to the synthesis lab. Now, this is kind of a cool spot, and there's a lot that you can do here. These all cost nanites? Yeah, nanites, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. And there's 2 sets here, right? So you've got valuable products and components and devices. Now this one here, this is where, and again, a lot of this stuff will unlock simply through gameplay as you go through, so you don't need to come here and buy all this stuff. You will need to buy the Atlas Pass, so that's something that you can definitely invest in early on. But a lot of these things are going to unlock naturally through gameplay. I don't remember if all of them do or not, but as you play through, you'll see that. And these are all building parts. You'll see these things are needed to make a lot of those upgrades that we were looking at for the various other things like your ship, your exocraft, and all that. So very, very important, very useful. And it all starts with the life support gel. You already start with this one open and that one open. That one's already open. You get this in the opening moments of the game as well as that and this. So again, this gets moving pretty quick. We don't want to spend too much time worrying about this. Warp cells you get naturally as well. But these passes are kind of sweet. Now the other one here, some of these unlock too. I don't know if all of them do, but some of them do unlock. And these are kind of awesome because you can create tons and tons of money doing this here, right? And the way it works is, you start with the acid here. It shows you these are money-making products, but these are also used sometimes to make products down the line, right? So we got acid here. And we got lubricant. Here we can use acid and unstable gel to make a liquid explosive, and we can sell that for money, and it's worth a lot. And as we get further and further down here, these things get more and more expensive. So you make your acid, you make your unstable gel, you combine the 2 of them, and then you got liquid explosive. Glass, living glass. Heat capacitors, pretty expensive. But the things you really want to get down to are here. The cryo pump, you know, that's good. Superconductor, the fusion accelerant. But then over here, stasis device. The fusion igniter. Now look at what these take, right? Geodesite, quantum processor, and portable reactor. Where are these things? Well, here's the geodesite. The quantum processor is somewhere in here, right? Yep, right up here. And then the portable reactor, which is right here. You've got that. The stasis module, iridesite, cryogenic chamber, and quantum processor. Well, here's the quantum processor, cryo pump, and then the what was the iridesite? Very expensive, you know, but good to make. You can make tons of money if you can start farming these things up and get them ready to farm up, which is awesome. And that's pretty much it for this little shopping mall area of the Anomaly. You know, you're definitely going to want to save up your nanites and get here to buy some of this stuff up, because it's all crucial. Not all of it, but most of it's crucial to helping you advance through the story and the game. But like I said, try to do the missions first, get what you can for free, and then come here and buy the rest. If you found this video useful at all, please leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel or ring that bell for notifications. I'll see y'all next time. Until then, peace.